So my name is David. Most of you know me. For those of you that have been to my mom's house, you've probably noticed that there is a lot of people. And part of that is that from the time I was young, my mom has always had the hurt of bringing people into a house. And when I was younger, I never really got it. And I remember as a teenager, we argued a lot, and it got to a point where I told her something that I never ever should have said. Like, Mom, if you didn't take care of all these kids, we would be rich. In my own young mind, it made sense. But now that I'm a little bit older, I can see the significance of what she did. And most of that, given the fact that most of the people that came into our lives, most of the people that she adopted were orphans, were people who the society had kind of shunned away, and some of them that still come back to our house as brothers and sisters. And that's kind of what triggered into me the desire to take care of people.
Coming into Palmer Home and being, I don't want to call it an orphanage, it's a children's home, but being in that home and seeing how precious it is to have a mother and father that care, and seeing the brokenness I think that these kids experience, God has moved in my heart to adopt and to be a part of that love. My husband and I sit together and we'll kind of talk about stories, and both of us love to talk, and we get going and our hearts are so filled with that passion and desire to love, and more than love, I think love calls for action, and it's hard and it can get messy, and we know that. I've seen it firsthand, but God has just shown us that every child deserves to have a home.
Hi everyone, I am Joanna. Maybe you don't know me, but you can recognize me very easily because I'm from China. I feel really thankful because even before I know God, God has already led me to serve in orphanages. And because I was not a believer at that time, so when I spend time with those children, I feel I have everything. I should be thankful. I have everything. I have a family. So why not help them? Because I'm capable to help them. But later, after I became a believer, my life, I start to look at these from a different point. I start to look at these from a different perspective. I feel I was an orphan. I was an orphan without God because I am never satisfied and I don't have a hope. I don't know my purpose in life. So we are no different with those children.
A mother and father come in and say, we want to know Daniel and Caitlin. We want to be a part of their lives and invite them to our homes. Being able to see that is amazing, and I think that that's what it's about. It's about being there for those children and saying, instead of I want to do something, it's doing it.
I look at it like, if God brings somebody in your life for no particular reason other than you taking care of them, then who are you to say no?
God really blessed the orphanage and blessed me because I saw many children got adopted. Their life totally changed because of adoption. But I still saw many children who are waiting for adoption, waiting for their family. I want to do something for those children. I want to let them know that they are God's children. They already have a family. We are their brothers and sisters.
When I look at here in our community, there is a great need for mentors. I am not a father yet, but I can play a father figure to a young boy. I can play a father figure to a young girl. I can play that role at a particular point in a child's life that will significantly influence the way they grow up and the type of a person that they grow up to be.
I think we all can be a part of that in some way. We're not all called to adopt, but I think we as Christians are all called to to do something, whether it is financial support or making a casserole for a group of house parents, or coming down and doing crafts, or whatever it may be your call is, don't miss the opportunity. You will be forever blessed by these children 10 times more than you will bless them.
I want to bring therapies, I want to bring medical cares to China for those Chinese orphans. And I have so many God-sized dreams in my brain, but I'm so thankful because I am in ICC, and I'm so thankful because God brought me to ICC, and I am already seeing so many people who are willing to help and who are capable to help. So come on and help those Chinese children, Chinese orphans. We are waiting for your love.
The community that we live in, number one, has a very great need. And not only is it a great thing to do, but God calls us to take care of orphans. So that's why I think people should be involved.